This man had the easiest job he needed to spread all those cocoa beans equally on this elevator, so they could reach the separators where the machines would remove the outer shells and the inner nibs would be collected in this process of de-seeding. Here, the grinding begins with the satisfaction of crushing every bit of cocoa bean into powdered form until it is so smooth to be sent for making silky and delicate chocolate. As soon as the melted chocolate is ready, it will be poured through the sieves to make it more creamy, silky, and yum. These machines are made to do their work accurately. This is the most satisfying thing I've ever seen. It'll now drizzle to the bean molds to create those chocolate circular beans for Smarties. So much chocolate, and in a neat and equal round shape. Okay, I must not exaggerate. That's what molds are created for. Still, this is too sweet to handle. This chocolate bean sheet is then cooled down mechanically to seal that yummy chocolate flavor inside the beans. One after another, the sheets are passed from drum rollers to the other belts to separate those beans from one another. As these chocolate beans are transferred through the convenient belts with separate portions, anyone can tell they're going to some better place. Well, I didn't say heaven. Instead, they'll be processed until they'll make them a nice replacement for your heavenly cravings. Beans are carefully gathered in this rolling drum to remove the excessive chocolate drips from the beans and to give them the proper shape, like any finishing touches. So here we can see another way of preparing bit-sized chocolate beans. Those little holes drop a bit-sized chocolate in a neat shape, which is then cooled down and collected with super ease. Looking at these beautiful pods, they're color-specific coating chambers for chocolate beans, meaning if one likes to collect brown beans from their Smarties pack, one must know they belong to this brown house. Here the candy shell is created by combining sugar, coloring agents, and that crowing flavorings of orange, grape, strawberry, cherry, lemon, and pineapple. The sugar serves as the main component, providing sweetness while coloring agents give vibrant colors to the candy shells. All those colored coated beans are then collected to roll them into these outer coating drums, where this blended mixture of cocoa butter, sugar, milk powder, and flour is added. It is to make them that hard and shiny and give them that crunch. The crunchy candy shell contrasts with the softer core to create a protective layer for the softer cores, and also to give that crunchy from outside and softer from the inside kind of texture. These mixed colored ready-to-eat Smarties are going to pass through the sieving deck. Now this is their final exam, and they need to prove that they have the exact shape which their customers love, and only the 100% perfectly shaped can pass through it. On an everyday mark, around 70 to 80,000 pounds of these Smarties beans are made. Well, that's a little too much for only 2 factories to produce this huge number of chocolate beans. Yup, such a big name and just 2 factories. They better not underestimate the quality. Oops, they already began packing mini Smarties. Thank God we are just in time. How neatly and automatically they are wrapping up those 500-gram packs. Machines keep on filling, sealing the packs, and conveying them for gather up round. Another easiest job man. This pretty lady is now appropriately arranging all these tubes so there won't be any hurdles from hereafter. The machines automatically fill the beans in these tubes, and trust me, you are not going to catch any step as it's too fast and speedy to recognize when the beans are being filled and when the robotic extensions seal the tubes. Okay, if we talk about the way they're titling and showing their moves to pass on, well, it's pretty true to say that's their style. And of course, the next thing is to gather stacks of filled tubes, just in the right style. And yeah, the count matters here, but the machines are advised to do all of this procedure exactly the way they need, so they are chill and make thousands of tons of Smarties chocolate beans every day to satisfy your appetite. This pouch is going to cook your favorite bear jellies. All they need to do is put all the ingredients together and create that hot, jiggly mixture. Before getting their gummy goodness, molds made of cornstarch are pressed into trays to create the bear shapes. That sweet mixture is everything once it gets cooked to perfection. It's poured into the molds and sent on a chilling session. Bear jellies originated in Japan and quickly gained popularity worldwide due to their adorable bear-shaped designs, and of course because of their superb taste. Ever eaten these types of bars covered in creamy, smoothie, thick chocolates? Well, maybe not, but trust me, these puffed beads are the most rich, sweet treat you've ever had. The icing on the cake is these machines' capability to neatly organize all that material into thick sheets and then pass through different rollers and cutters to give them the proper bar shape. I've added so many sweet treats for you. But if you're not that crazy about sweets, you may pick any one of your favorites, as I'll pick all. Time for some candies crush. These bunch of candies are going to get their fancy outfit, a wrapper to keep it fresh and safe on their journey to stores and the watery mouths. Notice those crunchy bits in your toffee? They're sugar snowflakes growing around other sugar friends. Well, quite a fancy description. I want you to look at that slow-mo machine grabbing the candy wrapper and wrapping it around each single candy. Now fast forward, this is its real speed. This is how they can make thousands of pounds of candies every hour and yeah, saving enough time. The most satisfying part comes when these machines beautifully sprinkle those colorful friends on already delicious donuts to make them even more yum. Of course, we can't miss these beautiful patterns created by the machines to make them pretty enough to eat. Oh, cupcakes, and a lot of cupcakes. No party can wrap up without including cupcakes in it. Talk about birthdays. Cupcakes are the showstoppers and home gatherings. They are the most enjoyed desserts, especially when you see this huge number of cupcakes in front of you. If you ever put into the challenge to eat as many cupcakes as you can within this huge factory, how many can you eat at a time? If you want to watch more videos like these bulk products formation and factory,